The Ezra Miller story has been very bad for Warner Brothers over the past several months. And somehow Ezra Miller, with everything that's happened, with the multiple arrests, the multiple assaults, the multiple restraining orders, protective documents in a court of law that they aren't able to deliver to Ezra Miller right now because they can't seem to find him. Multiple grooming allegations. And now everything seems to be going against this dude. You have a big hit piece from Variety. Variety decides that they're going to write a little bit about Ezra Miller, but even when they're writing about him, even when they're criticizing him, even when they're putting all these allegations out there, they can't help but try to cover for this guy, because we read through this a little bit in a video the other day, and I thought some of the verbiage that they used was interesting. The way they replaced some of the assault victims' words when they referred to Ezra Miller. Well, apparently there was a reason for that. Variety edits quotes of woman allegedly attacked by Ezra Miller to accommodate the actor's preferred pronouns. Now, we have seen Ezra Miller, a biological male, a man who identifies as non-binary or transgender when it's convenient for him, like when he's getting arrested and he doesn't want a man to be the one that's like patting him down or whatever. We've also seen Ezra Miller in leaked DMs like intentionally misgendering people. This dude does not give a shit about any of that. It's all insanity when it comes to Ezra Miller. But the media, even when they're doing an expose on Ezra Miller, they can't help but protect his preferred pronouns. Variety edited the quotes, and it exclusively got from a woman about the incident where she was choked in Iceland by actor Ezra Miller, replacing her references to Miller as a male with Miller's they-them pronouns. So keep this in mind. A woman gets assaulted by a man, gets choked by a man, and she describes the act of this man assaulting her. Variety edits that out because they don't want to be mean to Ezra. Miller, known for roles in Fantastic Beasts and for playing DC superhero The Flash, was caught on film in an incident outside this bar in, I think it was like in Iceland at the time, something like that, just as the coronavirus pandemic had swelled. Variety included the quote from a woman calling out the fact that she used incorrect pronouns to address Miller. And that's from a different article. I don't even know why they're showing that right now. So let me get rid of that. I don't need any of that bullshit. All of the sudden, and here's the quote, all of the sudden, and then there's the brackets, there on top of me, choking me, still screaming in my face if I want to fight. My friend who's filming this sees, brackets, there, obviously not joking. She's saying he was on top of me. He was not joking. Pushes, brackets, them off of me as brackets, there, still trying to fight me. Two guy friends of mine are actually holding him, Miller, back as he's screaming. This is what you wanted? This is what you wanted? Variety reporters added, at the time of the interview, it was unclear whether the woman was aware Miller uses they, them pronouns. So they replaced her quote. They replaced her quote of a man assaulting her, because Ezra Miller didn't go by those pronouns back then, and replaced it with the woke ones. Even when they're trying to write a hit piece on this guy, a hit piece that was accurate, right? But still one that's intended to be negative, they can't help but protect his gender identity, the pronouns that he has made up for himself. What a fucking joke. Now, all the reports do indicate that Warner Brothers is completely and totally done with Ezra Miller at this point, but they're still going to release The Flash. They're still going to put that out there because they invested $200 million into it. They're not just going to cancel it and eat that money. They're not just going to throw it on HBO Max. But how do you do a promotional tour for a movie when you don't want anything to do with the actor? I guess that's yet to be determined. But it is embarrassing how the mainstream media, even while criticizing Ezra Miller for his actions, can't help but try to save this dude. It's insane.
Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.